Nuh-uh. There is not a William Patterson snack truck in here. That is just wrong. This place would be so nice if it weren't so gosh darn cloudy. Anyway, hey y'all. This is Roy. I'm just trying to vlog this new thing I'm doing. It's my last week here as a senior in college, so I just wanted to document my life. You know, the last week I'm here. I'm out the 20th. Right now it's May 15th, I think. So you'll be getting 5 days of what I'm doing. Oop, steps. 5 days of what I'm doing until I finally move out of my apartment here on campus and back home. And sorry if I don't make eye contact because I can't. Oop, steps. Yeah, because I can't really walk in the. Oop, steps. Yeah, I can't really walk and talk at the same. Whoa, steps. Yeah, I have to keep my steps. Oh, you thought I was lying? You saw those steps? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So like I said, I'm documenting my last week here as a senior, trying this new vlog thing out. I don't know what to get. I don't know what to really talk about. Hope you guys enjoyed my last video. It was a Thoughts from Places thing. If you didn't really know how those things go, I got it from the Vlog Brothers. They do something like that, and I thought it'd be really cool if I did something like that. But my take on graduation. So that was really fun to do. If you didn't watch it yet, click somewhere on this screen. I'm probably gonna put an annotation for it. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. I've got a long walk back, and I hope my arm doesn't get too tired. But if it gets too boring, I'll cut out some stuff. I'll try to talk about things that interest me. For now on at least, or if I'm doing something exciting, I'll try and capture that on tape. This is a lot harder than it seems. I don't know how all you pros do it. So let's talk about graduating. Spent my 4 years here. I finally have my degree, bachelor's degree in chemistry, and a minor in mathematics, which means I don't know what to do with my life. But there's always options. I've been talking to a lot of people. Right now I'm trying to find work, which is, you know, not as easy as it seems. It's just as hard as everyone says it is, especially in this day and age, but hopefully I'll land something. If I don't get anything, I'm thinking about just going back to school, maybe getting my master's in chemistry or pharmaceutical biochemistry, or even go back to school just for straight up pharmacy. So I mean, the choice, oh, real quick, see those buildings out there? The ones to the, ooh, I don't even know. Let's see, the ones to the left in the distance? Yeah, that's where I'm going, by foot. And I was gonna do this walking towards there because I just went on my main campus to deposit some money, because last night the senior class went to Atlantic City and had a super cool time. And I don't want to brag or anything, but I won about like $80 on slots, so that's gonna buy me food for the last week here, hopefully. But yeah, I went to go deposit that money and all that stuff, and I wanted to do this while walking there, but it actually started to drizzle, so I ended up catching a bus. But now it seems, well, it's not drizzling. It's not exactly the best weather in the world, but at least it's not drizzling. Knock on wood, which there's no wood around here to knock on. I mean, there's a lot of trees, but I'm not gonna run up to one and knock it. Actually, no. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we did last night. In terms of graduating, oh, gotta wait for these people to pass. Don't wanna get run over. So yeah, now that I'm graduated, I don't know, there really isn't anything to do. I mean, there's not any classes yet, but I signed up to stay on my apartments for like an extra week. Just because of the senior week stuff. For instance, for the Atlantic City that I went to yesterday, and I know on Tuesday, the 17th, I'm gonna be going whitewater rafting, so looking forward to that. Oh, I'm just getting so tired. I think I'm gonna switch arms. So yeah, whitewater rafting on Tuesday, and it's easier for people to stay on campus because I guess the meetups are on campus. So yeah, So plus, I mean, you know, I don't really want to leave. You know, I don't want to be back home yet. I don't want to be bored out of my mind. I mean, I am now, but at least I'm away from home. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I'm staying on campus for that week, and hopefully I'll get some good footage on how that turns out. Car. I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty new to this, so I'm not even sure. How people are gonna react looking at me. This is all very new to me. Actually, there are some trees right now. I'm gonna knock on some wood. I owe to you guys. And yeah. What else? Oh, hey, I actually heard that the world was going to end, or this world was gonna start to end. I don't know where that's come from. I don't know. I haven't been into the news lately, but apparently the world is gonna start to end on the 21st, which is outrageous. And I know what topic comes up anytime you talk about Armageddon and world ending. And it's always about, oh man, there's so many things I haven't done. And they're always asking, oh, what have you not done yet? It's really stupid because noisy bus, noisy car. Anyway, yeah, it's really stupid because when you talk about the world ending, especially for something like the 21st, you're always asked, oh my god, what are some things that you always wanted to do when the world ends, before the world ends, stuff like that. And yeah, there are always things to do. Your generic response is, oh, I want to skydive, or I want to murder someone, or something like that. But like, you're never really gonna, I don't know, to me, whenever you say things like that, I mean, if you told me the world was gonna end in like a week, I'm like, oh man, I should probably live my life up to the fullest and go skydiving and do all these things that I wanted to do, like, which includes murder. But yeah, so if you wanted to go like skydiving, you're not gonna wake up the next day and sign up for a skydiving class. I mean, if you were really dedicated, another loud obnoxious car. If you were really dedicated to doing all these things before the world ended, then yeah, maybe you would have the right to. But I mean, personally, for me, I mean, if you told me the world was gonna end in like 3 days, I probably wouldn't go skydiving. And there are more important things. I mean, there are probably like ranks in terms of like what's important to you when you want to, you know, when you want to choose to do these things before the world ends. And I feel like skydiving is kind of like, as a materialistic thing. There are more like things that I'd rather do before skydiving, like, you know, tell everyone, you know, that I love them, I'm gonna miss them, and all that stuff. So I mean, those things can be put first, and things like skydiving and all those fun event stuff, they can be saved for last. You know, I mean, they're not really so important that you have to, you know, ignore the people you love, and, you know, never get a chance to tell them that you do. And I mean, especially for a time that's like, hey, May 21st, it's like a week away, and that's not, you know, it doesn't give you a lot of time to do all the things emotionally that you wanted to do. So I don't know. Plus, I don't really know. And besides, the news said that it was the start of the end of the world, so I don't really know what that entails. You know what I mean? I mean, if the world is gonna start ending, like, what are some signs? You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, May 21st, midnight, the whole world blows up. It said start to end. So I mean, I wonder what are the first things that are gonna, like, what are the first things that are gonna happen when the world starts to end? You know what I mean? That was always like an interesting thing. Is it gonna start with, you know, computers like malfunctioning and launching nuclear missiles like everywhere, or is it gonna be like all the zoo animals are just gonna suddenly go crazy and like attack their owners and start like a mass attack on the freaking goose? Start the mass attack on like the world and start biting and eating everybody. I don't know. What would be the first thing to happen when the world ends? I wouldn't have any idea. But you know, the possibilities are endless in that kind of sense. So yeah, walking back to my apartment now. We're actually getting pretty close. I managed to take up a lot of time talking about what I'm doing, and I'm walking pretty slow, but still downhill, so it makes it easier for me. I mean, there are my apartments over there in the distance where that car is driving to, and I mean, you saw how far it was last time, so yeah. If you guys wanted to see my campus a little bit, there are some apartments over there. Oop, wait. some apartments over there. Those are just apartments. This is the children's center, and let me see if I can get a good view. There's a bunch of parking decks and buildings and stuff, and you know, another parking deck. Really, like, one of my favorite things about this campus is how nice it looked. Back when I was a freshman here, there was a lot of forest area. It's really beautiful. Mostly every day was like sunny, and it kind of gave it like a relaxed feel, like not too crowded and stuff. But over the years that I've been here, they've put up more and more buildings, taken away a lot of forests. For the whole time I was here, they just spent like a whole lot of time reconstructing everything and building new things. And between my second, third, and fourth year, it was all just construction, you know. And it took the beauty out of it. I mean, by then I had already gotten used to it, but at the same time, leaving this university, I don't know. Leaving this university, it's become less pretty than I remember it, and that kind of stinks in a way because I don't know. I feel like nobody else, the future generations, could experience what I experienced when I first came in here, and all they're gonna experience is a bunch of new buildings, taking away the natural beauty of the land here, and all they're gonna see is just new buildings, all this man-made crap, just bull crap, to be like perfectly honest. Because I don't know. That's the one thing that got me, you know, really hooked to this place. Alright, well, I mean, I'm almost back to my apartments now. It's been fun talking to you. I look forward to sharing my last week here as a senior and now college graduate of this fine university. So I hope I'll have more interesting things to show you and more interesting things to talk about. Gotta cross the street here. Oh god, car. Yep. So I hope I've entertained you guys for, you know, 12 minutes or however long this is gonna go. Actually, I hope I can upload this whole thing. But yeah, I'm gonna finish editing the thoughts from places type video. I'm gonna put that up, and then I'll probably put this one up tomorrow, just so I don't know, things don't get cluttered, or it gives you enough time to see the video. Not that any of you watch this. This is actually really more for me than it is for you guys to see. Just to keep my ideas fresh. Especially like this is a week of my college life that I don't really want to forget. So hopefully I won't, and this will help me not forget. So yeah, I'm not really trying to make it big, but you know, it helps to like or whatever, thumbs up, blah 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 blah, do all those things. I'm not trying to make it big, but you know, I mean, if you like what you see, if you like what you see, turn on the TV and do it. No wait, no, turn off the TV. Anyway, that's an old children's show reference that I hope you guys figure out, my generation. Oh well. Anyway, this is where I live. This building right here. It pretty much means that this has to end. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.